He's missed a couple of those, and he is starting for Kevin Durant. The trio in their most recent game against the Clippers combined for 90 of the 124 points. And they trailed in the fourth quarter. And then, of course, Durant, as Baines banks that one in, along with Irving and Harden, went to work to come back and defeat the Clippers.
Nice patient move that time by Baines, setting his feet, making sure he was on balance against the shot block of Jordan.
Harden up top. Here's Joe Harris, and deflected and knocked out of bounds, and last touch by DeAndre Jordan. He'll check out, and Brown will check out as well.
Great job by Kyle Lowry defending that. Good job as well. I tell you what, you look at a guy like Pascal Siakam, so selfless, 8 assists in the last game. And man, oh man, he's done a great job this season. He's had 4 games, Matty D, with 8 or more assists.
Pascal, tough angle with Joe Harris right there. Raptors by 8. Harden, a little bit of room, and a foul is called on Baines. Well, and Aaron Baines doesn't like the call.
Harden is so good, Matt. Yeah. Drawing fouls. He's very demonstrative. Sells those plays beautifully.
Nearly a 90%
that is a good
shooter.
That is a good call there.
Yeah. But jumping right into it. And Natalie Sago having a word with Nick Nurse regarding the call, as Harden is at the line and the first free throw doesn't go.
And he's a real good free throw shooter, 89%.
Yeah, just mention how close he is at 90 and how good he has been from the line. And you look at his career against the Raptors, he has had some big nights. And here comes Chris Boucher in for Baines. Baines with 2 fouls. He's really playing Aaron Baines well as of late for the Toronto Raptors over the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
He's settling down. I think his conditioning, his comfort level with his role, the offensive scheme, where they want him to set screens, the timing of the screens, and obviously the guy that gets open is the guy who sets good screens, right? And he's getting more open, and people are leaving him as well.
Great look. Siakam.
No shot blocking in there, right? So throw it in there, take the ball strong, beautiful pass by Lowry, leading him right into it.
Jeff Green checks in, and Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot, and darting to the bucket is Kyrie, quickly ahead now. Here's Kyle, transition 3, rack it up. As that one rattles in, and the Raptors by 9.
Lowry's so good at that quick strike 3 in transition.
And Siakam with a foul. To your point, Jeff Green, 6'8". And he right now is the tallest on the floor for the Brooklyn Nets.
Beautiful pass. There it is right there. 2-man action. Little handoff and roll. And this time Lowry on the pull-up splash. But Lowry in command right now, and the Raptors in command as well at a 9-point lead.
Green short with the first one, Jack.
I just saw KD walk by me on the screen there. Yep, there he is.
Yep. And so it appears as though there's KD. He is in the game now, checking in for Harden. So clearly he was cleared to play.
And let's keep an eye on the fact that the Raptors up 9 right now when he came in the game. Let's see how it goes from here.
And the second doesn't go for Jeff Green. So now Durant, the tallest on the floor for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant in, he guards Pascal Siakam. DeAndre Bembry on the court for the Raptors. Shot doesn't go. Bembry, offensive rebound, batted away. Boucher loses it, and it's going to be Brooklyn basketball.
A lot of contact in there. Man, oh man, Paul Lane swallowing the whistle there.
Well, KD's on the floor, Jack.
And Nick Nurse agreeing with me right there. Well, the beautiful thing, if you're Steve Nash, you can always have 2 of those 3 on the floor at any one time. And that's tough to deal with from a defensive standpoint.
So Durant back in. Irving banks it in.
KD looked like he dragged his pivot foot that time. Good job by the Raptors chasing Harris and KD off the three-point line.
Van Vliet sends it now to Pascal. Raptors up by 7. Pascal, tough shot, fading. You'd like to see him kind of rise up and go right at it.
Yep.
The Waru Cabarro to the corner, and the block shot by Boucher.
Yeah, you can't be nonchalant shooting the ball on the perimeter against Boucher, Matty D.
That's his second block over his last 4 games, Jack. Siakam, 10 of the shot clock. Fred, 1 of 6 to start, gives it back now. Pascal, nice move in the paint. Goes up, leaves it short, tracks down his own rebound. Ball fake, runner, no. And it looks like it's last touch by Durant.
Siakam 2 for 8 right now, Matt. And getting opportunities. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't settle. Extend and finish with force. KD right here. Beautiful pass inside to Kyrie. But the Raptors playing with energy. Chris Boucher, get the garbage out of here. The Raptors, they lead by 7.
Most Canadians spend on average 55 cents a day on bank fees. That's over $200 a year and around $10,000 in a lifetime. That's real money. That used to be your money. Tangerine Free Daily Bank Account. Find out how to get this great offer when you become a new client.
The Toyota Highlander helps you be everything you need to be to make life happen. Executive. Executive assistant. Thoughtful. Spontaneous. Expert. Amateur. And idle. Drive your world in the Toyota Highlander and Highlander Hybrid.
Every time you wear a mask, remember, it's so one day we can all go back to doing this and this. Every time you wash your hands, remember that eventually it'll all be worth it for them and them. Every time you hang out here, remember that at some point, we'll all be able to get together here, and here. Protect yourself and others from COVID-19. A message from the Government of Canada.
The Angry King is back. Flame grilled patties and bacon with blazing jalapenos, angry onions, and angry sauce. It's got mad heat. Grab the Angry King at Burger King. Order through Skip the Dishes and pay no delivery fee with a minimum order.
It's the new and exciting 888poker.net. And it's made to thrill. It's made to chill. It's made to go. It's made to hold. It's made to love. It's made to, it's just made to play. The new 888poker.net with lots of wicked cool stuff inside. 888poker.net, made to play.
The first quarter is brought to you by Toyota. Proud supporter of Canada Basketball and Wheelchair Basketball Canada. The Brooklyn Nets, they were swept by the Raptors in the first round. Only 4 players remain from that team. Steve Nash, the surprise hire by general manager Sean Marks. KD's first game since Game 5 against the Raptors right here at Scotiabank Arena. You remember Kyrie missing 7 games for personal reasons. And then the blockbuster trade, James Harden to Brooklyn. And in the games in which he has appeared in, they've won 7 of 9. They've won 5 of their last 6. Kevin Durant was removed prior to the start of the game for contact tracing. He is back on the floor, clearly allowed to play, passing all protocols.
Not a bad guy to bring off the bench.
No. I wonder how many times in his career he's been brought off of the bench.
His whole life. Forget about the pros.
Boucher, and that shot doesn't go.
Grade school, high school, University of Texas.
This may be one of the first times ever. We'll have to take a look at that. And the three-pointer doesn't go. Boucher with a rebound. Raptors have Powell, Siakam, Van Vliet, Boucher, and Bembry. Bembry against Orlando, the only Raptor bench player that was on the plus side, and a great look underneath and a slam dunk.
And we talked about Siakam's improvement as a playmaker. He's been scuffling a little bit with his offense, but beautiful find that time. They were loading up the house on him. Finds Boucher, drops the dime right there in his lap.
And a great dish. Jack, first time in his NBA career that he has come off of the bench. Kevin Durant. But you figure in a year like we've had that would happen as Powell banks it in.
You've got people working.
It's just John Russin, our guy John Russin, and Chad. They're working together as a team.
Those guys are amazing.
It's the Chad and John show, John and Chad show.
Pascal Siakam. You know, you're trying to isolate. Here comes the second defender. Bang! Green late on the rotation. And beautiful find that time by Siakam. And here's the interesting thing. You drop dimes like that, Matty D. Here's what happens next. Now they say single coverage. So they're so worried about getting beat for the dunk. Then that's when you go to work.
Siakam checks out. Watanabe and Stanley Johnson checking in, along with Bembry, Boucher, and Fred on the court, Jack.
Big moment here now, because as I mentioned, Nash has the luxury of always putting two Hall of Famers on the floor, right? He's got Durant and Irving with three reserves. Nick Nurse, on the other hand, has got Van Vliet with 4 reserves. So this is a few minutes now you're trying to buy here. Let's see how this group matches up. They got a little bit more potent offense than you do right here on the floor. So you got to really execute and get high percentage shots and guard like crazy.
Van Vliet, shot clock down. Step back three, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, put back, no. And Durant comes away with the rebound. Pull up three, short. Watanabe over now to Fred.
Raptors love the 2-for-1 zone here.
Fred's going to attack, taking it right to the basket.
There you go. That's classic Raptor basketball. Van Vliet or Lowry, they love going 2-for-1.
Largest lead for the Raptors. 17 fast break points. Green and Watanabe thought that he had all ball.
Well, we'll get an opportunity to look at it. Even if he doesn't have all ball, I love the fact that he's going to put him at the line and make him earn it. Nothing easy here. Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, got him on the right.
But I'm okay with that foul, right? Because don't let a guy come in and dunk on your defense, right? Make him go to the line and make the shot. Toughness, right? That's a playoff foul right there. I like that.
Green makes the first. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Submit your photos and videos on social media showing us how you are enjoying tonight's game using hashtag #TangerineFanAngle. Winners will be featured on the broadcast. Win a Real Sports Apparel gift card and a virtual experience with none other than Jack Armstrong. All courtesy of Tangerine Bank. Raptors by 10. Lowry checking back in. Brown, Green, Luwawu, Cabarrot, Durant, and Landry Shamet.
All right, here's your 2-for-1 now. Raptors with the final shot of the quarter. Got an opportunity to get up double digits here to close. See what they dial up here on this final possession.
Nick Nurse clearing out and directing traffic. Kyle, top of the circle, sticks it.
Raptors do not have a foul to give.
Luwawu Cabarrot for 3. And
Excellent.
It doesn't go.
Excellent. That was a picturesque first quarter. The defense was outstanding. You're turning the nets over. You're playing your pace. You're playing together. Dropping dimes. Guys are all